Okie dokie, we're all set. Hey guys, 3 Channel Rail Fan here, back once again with some more Train Sim Mode 4. And as you might look at it as a surprise, we are officially back in the Amtrak City Sprinter, aka the ACS64. We'll be running this Amtrak Northeast Regional number 86 from Providence to Boston, going northeast, or northbound, we'll just say that. We're the 356. We're going to operate this once again for Providence, Boston South Station. And this is the NEC New York to Trenton version of the AC64, so it'll differ a little bit because it's a newer version of it. So 500 tons, we're a 9-car set, 700 feet from Providence to Boston South Station. So let's get started. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. If you do, please be sure to like and subscribe and enjoy the action. And follow my Instagram at 3Chime. I just posted some new videos from a while back. I think I posted like, what, 6? There were 2. There was a bar pass with the Faramex and a passphrase that I couldn't upload because unfortunately I deleted the screenshots of it by mistake. So it's a big thumbs down, a big L for me, but it's alright. So yeah, let's do it. Open those doors up immediately, get this thing set up. It's been so long since I've been in this thing. Let's go to the back panel and turn on those safety systems, ATC, access, and the alerter. I think that's all 3. Get the wipers going in a minute. Neutral. Brake mode, passenger. Release on that. Do that. The air come on up. MCB's closed. Turn on the wipers. It is... Well, I got it on light rain, so, I mean, do that. Number 627 will be leading the way. And we are to leave in just a quick second. Good for 30 out of Providence Station. We have a clear. Lock the doors now. Oh. Now we lock them. Alright, let's be on our way. Turn that on to bright. Turn that to on as well. Slowly speed it on up without having any wheel slip. To 30. It's kind of hard to see the mile per hour because it's kind of small, but we got to clear. So we're gonna put the camera angle like this. Yeah, I actually have no clue where the wheel slip indicator is at. Good now for 60 in a second. Gotta be at Route 128 at 420. Rain looks good. Pretty good. Take it on up to 60. Oh. Yeah, Yeah, I can't see what tells us if we have wheel slip or not. Just gotta take it slow. See what we can do. This thing also has speed control. Cruise control, my bad, cruise control, but you can't activate it, I think. Now we're good for 70. It's kind of good that we can see it, like, from this position, and keep the camera right here and have no problem. See the signals clearly. This is kind of how it looks in open rails too. I've seen a couple of open rails clips, and yeah, it looks kind of weird because the camera's facing down towards the tracks. So I think we're good. Again, I don't know where the wheel slip indicator is at, or if it's lighting up or not, but yeah, this is Pawtucket Layover Yard. Funny story, I actually did practice a little bit of the Northeast Corridor off stream, and I was kind of afraid, especially when it's no HUD mode, but it's actually pretty chill. I mean, once you get the hang of it, you know, and you're an expert at the route, it's not that bad. You just gotta pay attention to like 3 things, or 4. Those Jeeps coming up on a 60. Use some dynamic brake. There we go. Still good for 70. Oh, never mind. Still gonna stay at 60. Yep, I hear you. Also, in the old train sim world, there used to be a time to penalty countdown marker right here, but it doesn't light up in this one, in this newer version for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I noticed that like a little while ago. To be able to go 125 in a sec. And then I was thinking, once I'm done with this run, we'll do a CSX local, which operates in this area in real life. There's 2 of them. One symbol is when it heads down to they both head down to the Stoughton branch, because there's 2 industries where there's like okay, good for 125. Again, I don't know where my wheel slip indicator is at, but oh, there it is, right there. That's my wheel slip indicator. Gotcha. Okay. So we'll just throttle this thing up until it flashes. Alright, we're good now. Don't need to worry about it. This is South Attleboro station for MBTA. Alright, we're good now. How many miles we got? 24? Okay. Yeah, it's not that bad for no HUD mode. Alright, at 100 now. With the ACS64, the fastest you can go is, we'll be coming up on a 110, right? Because there's a curve, a distinct curve that we hit, where there's some tank cars that are stored there. But like I was saying, there's two CSX services that go down the Stoughton branch. One goes down to Stoughton. I don't know from the original yard it comes from, but I'm thinking it's maybe Reedville. I'll have to look up the symbol on Heritage Units if it's available on there. Here's that 110 curve. Yep, we're good. Doing about 105. And then back for 125 again. All good on that. We need 8,000 action points and something to get a gold medal. Like I was saying, there's one CSX service where it runs down the Stoughton branch to pick up, I think, a center beam or a boxcar or two, and then it heads back up to where it originated from. So that's the second symbol that it starts. So the second symbol is when it goes from Stoughton back to where it originated from. And then the first one is when they started at first. So yeah. And simmer down on the power. There's an F40PH-3. That's the only -3 locomotive in this game as of right now. And I think this is Attleboro. That was Attleboro. Then the next station, if I remember, is supposed to be Mansfield. And then it's Canton Junction, where the Stoughton branch starts at. Still clear. There's the DS warning sign. I don't know if that's applicable to the ACS64 too, so I'm just gonna leave it and not turn off the MCB. I think it's only applicable to the Acela, because it's like, it's an area like the straightaway track is like an area where they like save energy, so they have every engineer or train turn off the power for a certain segment like this, and then turn it back on once they're done with this block. Like that's the end point right there, and then they would flick it back on, and then the power is restored and they can continue what they were doing before. So, yeah. And again, because I'm not actually gonna make a service in free roam, just that way we can add traffic, like AI traffic, make it a little bit more realistic. I'm gonna do it through timetable mode, and we're gonna see. And again, it may not work, and we're gonna see if. Hold on one sec. And we're gonna see if it'll work, because again, they have to fix some stuff from what I know. So yeah, and we are. Yeah, I was right. We're coming up on Mansfield in a second. Um, on our graphing screen. I will be right back because I gotta see what's going on. Okay, we're back. Like I was saying, yeah, it's this straight track right here they use for like, what's the word? Energy saving. We'll just say that. Again, I don't know if it's applicable to this locomotive, but yeah, I may have to look it up. So I'm also going to be looking up these local industries, maybe in real life, and see like what locals work these, because there's a lot along this portion of the Northeast Corridor, as well as the New York to Trenton part, the New York area / Trenton, New Jersey area. Um, that part though is where I heard NS and CSX work together. But up here, it's just CSX. This is Mansfield Station. And they have a yard that junctions off to the left where I can't reach it. Right there where that Jeep is and those grain cars are at. I can't go all the way over there, unfortunately, which sucks. And then around the corner is Canton Junction, which we'll be coming up on in a second as we continue to fly 125 down the track towards Boston. That is the alerter. Yeah, that almost sounds like I keep hearing my garage door open up. But if you want to get a quick run-in, I would recommend trains, the Northeast Corridor, because these services take from 35 to 40 minutes. If you want to do Amtrak, it takes you like 35 to 40. If you're running out of time, you want to get a quick run-in. However, you got to pay attention to a lot of stuff. And again, I always say this is if you do know what you're doing. And you played this game like for a minute. We're going downhill. Gonna notch off the throttle for a minute. Now I'm also gonna keep bringing up this fact. There's Canton Junction right there. Yep, here it is. Or no, I'm sorry, this is not Canton Junction. I forgot what this station name is, by the way, for MBTA. Yeah, that's not Canton Junction. Should be the next one for sure. Every milepost you pass, it takes like 30 seconds. Like you. I guess we had to stay at 125 there. Oh, it did go to 120. It did go down to 125. We have a clear, and then we have cab speed. I read you loud and clear, loud and clear. Brakes are a bit sensitive, so cab speed going down to 80. We have an approach limited on the outside signal, and then on the inside it's an approach medium, so we have to slow all the way down to 45. So I'm going to use a bit of dynamic brake, just a tad. I don't want to wheel slip. There we go, that's good enough. Alright, yeah, now around this corner is Canton Junction. Oops. Keep it there. So, this is medium speed. There is an MBTA again with the F40. Keep it underneath that 45. Don't want to speed. And we have a solid yellow for a approach. Drop us down to 30 miles per hour. There we go. Don't want to release a little bit. You don't want to release too early on the air because it's going to continue to give you that alarm like beep 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 beep, and possibly put you in emergency as a penalty because you didn't get down to that desired speed the thing was telling you. So just watch out for that too. But I'm guessing this is happening because we have an MBTA in front of us, making a station stop or just departing slowly. But we do have another yellow. This is medium speed, I believe. Because then, yeah, restricted speed is like 20 and then slow speed is 15. For this route, it is former Conrail signaling. So, because Conrail used to run the line back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Until just about early 2000s. Conrail is still actually alive. It is. It's just, it's not a big railroad like it used to be. It's more of like now an industrial railroad. I mean, you can literally look up Conrail.com. They actually have a website. They actually have a website up and running. And they're just like more of an industrial railroad now. So, because NS took over. And we got a red. And then my garage door is opening back up again. So I'll be right back yet again. Give me one sec. Alrighty, ladies and gents, I am back again. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out what the signal is again. Is my I'm trying to figure out what this signal is called, right? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think. This signal has a number placard on it. If a signal does not have a number board on it, that means it's an all red. It's an absolute. You can't pass it. If it has a number board on it, but it's all red, you can pass it at restricting speed in some cases, but then you would have to ask the dispatcher if you can. I'm trying to figure out as to why we have to ask for permission for this signal. We're late. I'm trying to remember the reason why we have to ask for this specific signal. MBTA does stop at this one too. So I can't remember. But if the CSX local does not work out, we may just run another NEC service on here. Guys, please do keep in mind that events are happening, so in the case if I have to leave the mic again, it may be for a minute. So, just bear with me. Alright, so here's this all stops red up here, and what we're going to do is ask for permission from the dispatcher, see if he can give us a light. There isn't a approach after this one, so there we go. We've gotten permission, proceed at restricted speed, pass the signal. Yep. And we're just going to cruise on into Route 128 at 20 miles per hour. So yeah, in reality what you would do is stop first and ask for permission instead of just keeping the train rolling, because then you wouldn't know how long it would take the dispatcher to get back to you. So yeah, but this is a video game again. This is not like real life. I try to make it like real life, but you know, it's supposed to be real life. It's like it's simulation. Yeah, I want to see if you can use cruise control on this thing. I don't know if you can, because they never really thought about using it. There's a long cut of boxcars that always spawn here, and I'm trying to figure out like what these locals are that work these local industries. That is a pretty long cut. So yeah. And you can also, that's the alerter. You can also flip display screens. Like you could do this instead. That's over here. You could do this one or that one. So you got like 3 options. But I just leave them alone. I don't really mess with them. There's an Acela. Dim the lights for this guy as I roll in, and then I'll flip them back on immediately. And then our next stop won't be until we get close to Boston Back Bay Station, which is basically around the corner from Boston South. We're gonna slow this baby to a stop. Five minutes late. Ooh, suppression. I'll do that. Little 3-step right there. Supposed to stop at this sign right here. And we're gonna leave right as soon as we load up. That way we do not waste any time. And this is where we are on the map. So it's gonna be like, it's another, I think, 10 miles to Boston Back Bay and then Boston South. So yeah. So as soon as this says lock the doors, we are going without wheel slipping. 3, 2, and 1. All right. As soon as the bar turns green, that means the doors have shut. Go ahead and release this. And we will be on our way again. Let's see how much this can take without wheel slipping. Clear for 125. A little dry area of track. There's the wheel slip. Yeah, that's it right there. It's a little yellow thing when it pops up. It's kind of hard to see it because the font size is very low. Font size is pretty low, so we're just gonna try to stick with that. Yeah, like I was saying earlier today, I tried it out with the Acela, and it was pretty easy. I guess because I played the route for a good time. Oh yeah, here's Reedville Yard, like I was talking about earlier, with these 2 Jeeps spawning here. And then you got some freight cars in the yard. Then Reeville Station's right up here where the MBTA stops at. I don't know where the local originates from. Like I said, I'm going off of Reedville. Because that's the last yard for CSX before you hit Boston. The Boston area, I should say. That was a clear. I have yet to try this out with NJT, the cab car, and the ALC 40, not ALC 42, ALP 46. We don't have the ALC 42 yet in the game. We don't. We do not. Coming up on our speed limit too, so let me notch off on that. 120. Go. Coming up on a 115. Give it a little bit of some juice. And then we're good on that. Still with the clear. Change back to 120. Gonna be coming in on track 2. We got 5 miles to go. So we're 5 miles out. It's almost been 10 years since the ACS64 has been out on the rails doing mainline work. Can you believe that? Because didn't it say, didn't the AEM7s retire in 2014, right? And then the ACS64s debuted at the same time? (2014 to present, right? Or am I wrong? Is it 2015? Toasters. The toaster units retired in 2014. And I think, unless of these didn't start until 2015, I think it's 2014. From what I last recall, I have not watched any NEC Railfanner's video about it in a minute. I have not. We have 2.5 to go, so we're gonna start slowing down in a second. There is our first yellow. Yep. In and out of these tunnels. So this is probably going to slow us down to cab speed. Oh, it's counting us down now. Yep. We're slowing down to 60. We got an approach medium. Yep, I read you. Trying to make sure we don't wheel slip too. Slowing down to 45. We're at max dynamic brake with suppression on with the air. And then we'll slow down to 30. Yep. This is probably going to slow me down to 30 right here. Or not. I'll just do it manually. Give it just a bit of air brake juice. 2, 1. There we go. Alright, and then yup, and then yup. At Cove interlocking, we have a yellow and then a red. So that 15 and 10 mile per hour speed limit on the top right, that's where Cove interlocking is at. That's where they usually have us approach and then stop and wait, just in case if we have to wait for a service to come out of the station. It's a busy interlocking. But here we are at Boston Back Bay. This is our second to last stop. We are already late, but that's okay. I think this is the route you're more likely going to be late on than any other passenger route. We're really going to slow down. You know what, actually, let's take a picture right here, because this seems like it's a good spot, especially, see, when you have rain, it's a different story. I'm going to tell you right now, when you have rain, it's a different story. See, that looks pretty good. No, I didn't mean to press circle. I almost forgot circle exits you out of the what's his name. So we're gonna reset that and try it again real quick. Okay, so I was like right here. Field of view was like right here. And then the focal point is what makes it crisp. Alright, so that's when it gets blurry for the ACS64. So we'll do this right here. Boom. You see how crisp that looks? Look at how crisp this looks. You see this? This is what I'm talking about. Beautiful picture. I don't like it because, well, the one thing I don't like it for is because you can't see me in the locomotive. But when you have like blurring in the background, especially when you're taking a far away picture like this, man, oh man, does it get great. Then when you zoom in more, you gotta you know, adjust it more and stuff. But yep, reset it back to here, and then we'll exit out. There we go. All right. And again, that pauses the game, so you don't have to worry about, you know, departing or anything. So this is an approach restricting. On the former Conrail signals, I don't see that on here. So it's like a mixture of Union Pacific signal aspects and then Conrail. So Conrail, you know what? I was wrong. So cause yeah, on the spreadsheet for Conrail, I don't see anything. Well, you could call this a medium approach. I'm sorry. This could be a medium approach because they got a dwarf where there's a solid yellow and there's a flashing red. So we'll say this is a medium approach. No, I'm right. I'm sorry. I'm right. I'm right. Lock those doors. Yeah, I'm right. It's former Conrail. I didn't see a signal, so. Um. I'll post that picture later tonight or tomorrow. Tag Dovetail in it. See if they put me as what's his name for the day. Yep, stay at 30. Then we're gonna slow down to 15 once we get up to Cove. Yeah, it's former Conrail. I'm sorry. Hey, GR, what's up, man? Long time no see, buddy. They want you to do this as a checkpoint. Nice, bro. Yeah, I got your message. Yep. Um, they do this as a checkpoint because trains coming out of Boston south. Um, just in case you have to wait a minute. This is why they do this. So 15, and then as soon as you pass this switch right here, I'm about to cross over. You're gonna have to then slow down to 10 as you round this curve because there's this signal up here that's kind of hard to see when you're rounding it. There's the 15, and then let me slow down to 10. We have a red. Alright, we got it all stopped. Never mind, it flipped to an approach. Yeah, so now we're good. Yep. That's the signal I was talking about. So let's turn this off. Put this to dim. Yep. You gotta kind of have the PRR signaling underneath your belt, because it's also applicable for the Long Island Railroad. Did we just get an emergency brake application? Yes, we did. For some reason, that was interesting, but our air is dropping, brakes are coming off, and alright, we're good to roll again. I don't know what that was about, but that was weird. ADU had a little bit of a heart attack. Hey, what's up, Luca? I acknowledged it, but So guys, I'm gonna end this stream. This will be the Northeast Regional 86 stream. I'm telling my friend on where the C6F trains go. Something, something, something. On the account of me being a little bit busy tonight, I'm gonna end the stream right after this run, and then once I feel like I'm done with like the things going on around here, I'll start back up the stream. That way I won't be kept going back and forth on the mic. So yeah, you guys will just see when I appear back on the YouTube again. And I finally got to start this live stream early. I mean, oh my goodness. It's been a little bit of a struggle lately. Rather than starting at 7 o'clock. Kind of want to be on a schedule, if you know what I mean. Look at the dirt on the side of the station. Oh man. They gotta clean that. And that's there in real life. Yikes, man. I wonder how it. I wonder what life is like as an Amtrak engineer on the NEC. I mean, I'm just thinking about it. Yep, stop signal. Right there, that's the dwarf. And that signal aspect will never change. It'll just stay red for eternity. And we'll come to an all stops. Load up the passengers. And that's it for me. Ooh, lock them. There we go. And we got the gold medal, did we, or did we not? I think we just got it, barely. Yes, we barely got it. Oh. Yeah. So how'd y'all like that run? I sure did like it. Quick and easy, 45 minutes. It doesn't even feel like it takes 45 minutes. It feels like it takes less, but, you know. Level 13, level 6 for the Boston Sprinter, level 4 for Amtrak's ACS64. 47 minutes, 45 miles driven, 8,430 action points with a gold medal. And this was Amtrak Northeast Regional number 86. Let me read your comment real quick. Tell my friend on where the CS6 ethanol trains go on the CS6 Aville sub. Is that how you say it? Aville or Abville? You can let me know later, though. Alrighty, guys. I will be back. If I will not be back tonight and I change my mind, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday night. Stay safe. Take care out there. Hope you enjoyed Amtrak Northeast Regional 86. It's Abbeville. You say it like that. I don't know why. Okay. Abbeville. Abbeville. Yeah. But alrighty, guys. I will see y'all in a minute, hopefully. 3 chime out.